even in your suffering, you saw to the other side. Knowing this was our salvation, Jesus, for our sake you died. Praise the Father, praise the Son, praise the Spirit, three in one. God of glory, majesty, praise forever to the King of Kings. And the morning that you rose, all of heaven held its breath, till that stone was moved for good, for the Lamb had conquered death. And the dead rose from their tombs, and the angels stood in awe, for the souls of all who come to the Father are restored. And the church of Christ was born, and the Spirit lit the flame. Now this gospel truth of all shall not yield, shall not faint. By His blood and in His name, in His freedom I am free. For the love of Jesus Christ, who has resurrected me. Praise the Father, praise the Son, praise the Spirit, three in one. God of glory, majesty, praise forever to the King of Kings. Praise forever to the King of Kings.
In our darkest hours, when we feel lost and that there is no hope, there are always small reminders that there is light in the darkness. This past year, the world experienced unimaginable horrors. We saw human rights violations, and we felt physical, emotional, and psychological distress. But we also saw the world come together and support each other. The Lord told us that He has plans for us to prosper, plans to give us hope and a future. The light that we've seen illustrates this promise, and we can take comfort that the King of Kings will see us through the darkness. We will be okay.
Hagar was a single mother. She was abandoned by the family she belonged to. And there in the wilderness with her son, alone, with very little provision, she was wondering. She was questioning. Does anyone care? She's crying in the desert. She's lost in her despair. She thinks nobody loves her. Hagar thinks nobody's there. And then there was another woman named Ruth. She was from the land of Moab. And she was met with grief and heartache. She was a widow, and she lived with her mother-in-law, who was also a widow. And now it was time to move on. She's traveling through the desert, and she's leaving her despair. birth to a son, Obed, who gave birth to a son, Jesse, who gave birth to a son named David. Now this same once shepherd boy, mighty warrior, anointed king, is alone, terrified in the darkness. He's hiding in the desert. He's battling despair. David thinks his life is over, it's over. And God, he doesn't care. And then from the line of David, finally, Jesus, the Messiah, the anointed one, Yeshua, the Christ, born in the same house of bread, to be the bread of